This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I've got a video for you, and we're going to come back with my perspective and talk about why Black women disrespect Black men the way that they do. So let me go ahead. Let me share my screen real quick for this video, and then I'll be back with my perspective.
Who you was phone with? What you talking about? Who you was just on this phone with? My baby. Who you was just, stop playing with me. Who you was just?
2 points here. Isn't it ironic that Black women say they don't want to be our mothers, but act like that? She's standing over this man, trying to get this man to unlock his phone like she's his mother. Point number 2. Her actions are how the typical Black woman acts towards her man. That's why Black women can't keep a man. Surprise. P.S. Black mothers even do it too. You're welcome.
Phone with? What you talking?
Yeah, I hate the way that StreamYards got them now, where they just start no sooner than you say share. But anyway, so we saw that little clip, right? Who you on the phone with? What you talking about? Who you don't play with me? Who you on the phone with? That is how. Let's just talk about the point that the man made in the video before we get to my point. Okay, y'all do be running around here claiming you don't want to raise no man, and then you proceed to raise a man. Like, you proceed to treat a man as if you birthed him out and that you have authority over him and he better do what you say. Yet you will run around talking about why these men so weak. You know, they just want mommies. Well, you want to act like a mother, a domineering, abusive mother on top of it. That's what you really want to do. Like, you like doing that. Like, I'm going to have y'all to stop complaining about doing stuff that you like doing. Stop playing with everybody. It's an insult to our intelligence because we see you do the stuff. You go purposely do the stuff that you claim you don't like to do and that you don't want to do, yet you continuously put yourself in position to do exactly those things that you claim to the rest of the world that you don't want to do. But anyway, I digress. Let me get to my point. Let's just be honest again. Y'all are not scared of Black men. Y'all not scared. Black men are not abusing y'all to the level that y'all claim that it's just widespread that Black men, any Black man you run into is liable to be a psycho that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, tune you up real quick for any type of situation. Because if you were scared of a tune-up, you wouldn't do things like try to confront him about what's in his phone, and then when he don't tell you, you get to throw water or whatever was in that cup in his face, and you get to stand over him. See, that's a threat right there. Coming to stand over people. Can't nobody come stand over me. And I'm not a dude. But you can't just walk up, I don't know what's going on, and you just stand over me. No, that's a threatening posture because I'm in a vulnerable position. I don't know what you're going to do. So I have to at least stand up so that I can be on level playing field with you, because I don't know what you're about to do. I don't know. So I can't just be sitting there and y'all will come stand right over a dude like that's not a threatening thing, especially with men. The men don't like that at all. They don't let other men do it. Okay, men do not let other men just come hover over them like that. Because why? It's a threat. If you hit me or you do something to me, like, my reaction time is not at its best. I don't have the best advantage to react to you if I need to react to you. That's what men are thinking. So can't no man or really nobody come stand over like men. They don't like that because it is a threat. It's potentially so. So y'all are not scared. Okay, y'all are not scared. And I'm pointing that out because there's a recent video going around with this man named Zach Stacy. And according to what I read, he's a former NFL player. And there was video in the home, like I keep telling y'all to do, but y'all claim y'all can't do it. He has a little snow bunny for a baby mama. And she had, I guess, like little nanny cams or security cams or whatever in her apartment. And it captured him like beating on her. It captured him beating on her. And, you know, she was really like, couldn't have been no more than about 115, 120 pounds, a little bitty thing. Okay. But he was actually beating on her. And she was able to capture that on camera. Right. And the point that I'm bringing up is that she probably got a right to be scared of that dude. Whatever it was that was going on, I don't know what happened before that. But we all just saw that video. And it was really shocking. Y'all are not running into a bunch of Zach Stacys. Because if y'all was running into a bunch of Zach Stacys, that water throwing, trying to hover over somebody and interrogate them about that phone, that y'all would not be doing that on no type of wide scale at all. At all. Because you mess around and run into one of them dudes that, like I said, tune you up. If black men were doing that on a wide scale, you'd be in trouble. But let's move on. Because you feel the right to disrespect black men because your disrespect is some sort of a psychotic test for them that they always will fail. No black man can pass a test like that from you. Because if he takes your abuse, your verbal abuse, your disrespect, and all of these sorts of things, then he's weak. He's a weak man. If he takes that from you and doesn't correct you, he doesn't argue with you, he doesn't, somehow retaliate against you, then he's a weak man. If he retaliate against you, okay, if he retaliate, if he, stands up for himself, if he does any of this stuff, he's weak and he's a monster because he shouldn't be putting his hands on you. He shouldn't be disrespecting a woman and all of these sorts of things. So if he doesn't move, he's weak. And if he moves, he's weak. If he leaves because of your attitude, let's say he doesn't take it, but he also doesn't react, and he just decides, you know what, let me leave. I'm leaving the relationship because of your behavior. Then he's weak again because he can't handle a strong woman. He can't handle a strong woman. So he's weak for every reaction that he could possibly have as a human being in response to the disrespect and the abuse that you dish out. This is that disrespect, and it goes really beyond a casual type of disrespect. This is a deep-rooted. This is why we keep saying that you have contempt, because there's no response that he can give that's going to be proper in your eyes. Every response that he has is a weak response. So what choice does he have when he says, I'm not going to enter into a relationship with you at all? At all. Then he's weak again because, again, he can't handle strong black women. He has to go and get feminine women so that he can feel like a man. Why do we have to make these men feel like men? Because that's your job as a woman. You want him to make you feel like a woman. Because Lord knows you don't feel like it no other time. And the reality about this is that this is about conquering these men. Y'all go from man to man doing it, beating these men down spiritually, emotionally, mentally, trying to break these men down. This is a buck breaking process of your own, that you attempt to break these men down psychologically, and it conquers them. And then once you're done with a man, once you've beaten him down to a point where it's no point in keep doing it, that's when you'll dish him to the side. Well, we got to go. Now we got to split up because he's too weak. He couldn't handle my psychological attacks on him that I was doing consistently with him. In all manner of things, I was using everything to break this man down. And if he happens to actually break, then I'll know he's weak and I'll chew him up. I'll be done chewed him up, and I'm going to spit him out, and I'm going to find my next victim, aka relationship, that I'm going to get into. And this actually proves your masculinity, because that is a masculine trait for men to try to dominate in some way, shape, or form other men. That's a masculine thing to do. Men will come into new territories or whatever, and if they feel like they can take a territory, if they feel like they can control it, or control circumstances, or control what the conditions are, or control what the environment is, he's going to try to do that. He's going to try to do that. That's a masculine thing, and this proves your masculinity. As feminine women, there's no way we should be running into situations and relationships with men looking to find ways to dominate them. We don't. And no feminine woman across the world, no matter her culture, is looking to do that. She's looking to come underneath the man, not find one that she can hover over. We don't like those types of men. Feminine women do not like those men. You want to allow me to do some stuff to you that's not even in my nature to be doing? No. We're going to do things in the natural order. We're going to do things in the right way. You be masculine, I be feminine. That means you control the dynamics. I will submit underneath those dynamics. And then we can have a harmonious relationship. Doesn't have to be contentious. It doesn't have to be crazy. But when you masculine running around with dirty back feet, this is your problem. You can't keep a man. This is your problem. You can't really compete for the men that you want because this is your problem. You running around with just as much masculine energy as he has or more. So you need to be, one last word before we start wrapping this up. You need to be careful about who you disrespect. That random disrespect, you don't know what people's limits are. You've been in a relationship with a man 2, 3, 4 years, and you routinely go through his phone, argue with him, throw stuff on him, try to fight him, try to throw stuff. You don't know at what point he reaches his limit and be like, and turn into a Zach Stacy. Because men snap too. Men snap too. It's not always just about being some type of psycho. And that's what you wanted to do anyway. You just a psycho that beat on women. No. Men have a breaking point. They have a snapping point. And in this society, we look for men to walk away when they reach that snapping point. But you can't guarantee that. You can't guarantee that he's not going to turn around and unleash the full force of his masculine strength on you in frustration and being tired of you and in anger. And then when he do that, he'll be a monster. He'll be no good after that. This was an abusive somebody. Never telling how you kept provoking. This has been 4 years in the making. It's the culture of disrespect for Black men that you have, reason why you feel like you got a right to do it. It's cultural. I keep telling y'all that. And you perpetuate it because you think it's cute and funny and that Black men are supposed to be in that position with you, that that's their natural position, to be underneath you while you disrespect them and try to conquer them and psychologically break them. And then you wonder why your relationships fail. They're going to continue to fail. They're doomed to fail because of this behavior. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.